Hi, dear students. Welcome you all to another session of Brainiac's Doubt Clearance. So, we have a new question in front of you. So, this is from the chapter Solutions. So, just we will read the question. Highest osmotic pressure is shown by a solution of. So, first one is zero point 0.1 molar aluminum sulfate, then B 0.1 molar potassium nitrate, then zero point 0.1 molar magnesium chloride, then comes zero point 0.1 molar barium chloride. So, we know osmotic pressure pi, correct, is given as CRT, correct. Pi is equal to CRT, where pi is the osmotic pressure, C is the concentration of the solution, and R is the solution constant and gas constant, both are same. T is the temperature. Now we know that the solution, if the solution, correct, if the solution is made up of an electrolyte, is made of an electrolyte is made of an electrolyte. This electrolyte can be strong electrolyte or even weak electrolyte. Okay, what this will undergo? This electrolyte can undergo either dissociation. It may undergo either dissociation, correct? Either dissociation or association. Both can happen. Okay, depending upon the nature of the electrolyte. So here we know that in that case we will correct this equation by introducing a factor that is called Van Hoff's factor. Otherwise, what will happen? The molecular mass measured will be abnormal. So all these things we have seen in our theory sections. So just for your idea, I have told one more time. Now here we can see that pi is equal to I into CRT, correct. So here everything is zero point 0.1 molar. All options A, B, C, D are zero point 0.1 molar. That means the concentration is a constant. We know R is a constant, and temperature they have not mentioned, so we take temperature for everything is the same. So that means pi is only proportional to what? I, correct. So everything else is a constant. So if I value is higher, if I value goes up, what will happen? If I value is higher, then I can say the osmotic pressure will also be higher. Now how I will calculate the I value? We need to take the particular solute, for example aluminum sulfate, that is what actually Al2SO4 thrice. Now we know that this ionic compound on dissociation, this will become 2 aluminium 3 plus, correct, plus 3 SO4 2 minus, correct. Now listen here, how many ions are produced? Here 2 and here 3. So total ions produced after dissociation is 5. So I can say that here the I value is 5, and we assume here the 100% ionization. Okay, so that case we know that I will write that also. If if 100% ionization is there, 100% ionization is present, then we know that the relation between I and alpha. Hope you remember that relation. Okay, I is equal to 1 minus alpha plus n alpha, correct. So here 100% ionization means that is alpha is equal to 1. So in that case I is equal to 1 minus 1 plus n into 1, that is I is equal to n. Please remember this. So that means if the number of particles, so we know that here number of ions, n indicates the number of ions. So n is 5 means I should also be equal to 5 here. So in the first case we understood I is equal to how much? 5. So pi in the first case is proportional to I, and that is equal to 5. Now option B we are taking. Okay, so in the option B we have what? Potassium nitrate is there. So we know that potassium nitrate, KNO3, potassium nitrate. So this on dissociation will give you what? K plus and NO3 minus, correct. So how many ions are produced? I may say n is equal to, here one ion, here another one ion, so n is equal to 2, that is I is equal to 2. Because here also assume alpha is equal to 100 percentage, that is alpha is equal to 1, that is complete ionization. Now we will take the third option, magnesium chloride. So in the case of magnesium chloride also, we know that the same molarity, so we will look at the I value. So magnesium chloride is MgCl2. So what will happen, this zone splitting will give Mg2 plus and 2Cl minus ion. So totally how many ions are there? Here 1, correct, and here 2. So N is equal to 3, that is I is equal to 3. Why? Because I is equal to N if alpha is equal to 100 percentage, correct. So here I got I value as 3. Now the last option, I will go to that barium chloride, 0.1 molar barium chloride. We will see that. So barium chloride is again the formula BaCl2. So this is on ionization, this is option D. Okay, I will just rub it, otherwise students may get confusion. So this is barium chloride. Okay, so barium chloride, what it will do, barium chloride we know it is barium 2 plus and 2Cl minus, correct. So here also if you look, N is equal to how much, here 1, here 2, so N is equal to 3, that is I is equal to 3, that is I is equal to N if alpha is equal to 100 percentage. So on looking at all these, you could understand that I value is highest for which one. So I can say I value, I value is highest for aluminum sulfate, that is Al2SO4 thrice. And I know that pi is proportional to I, that is osmotic pressure of option A. Option A is the highest. Is the highest. Correct. So we will see option A, that is what actually 0.1 molar aluminum sulfate. And please remember here the concentration remains the same for every option. That's the reason why we are looking into the I value alone. Okay. Now, if you have understood the explanation, please subscribe our channel, and for more detailed theory lectures and for any sort of NEET or JEE coaching assistance, please contact Brainiacs classes. Thank you.